Hi guys, today I'm playing a bit with an older eyeshadow palette. It's the 'Tis the Season eyeshadow palette from Cosmic Brushes, now rebranded as Cosmic Beauty. I will be creating this eyeshadow look today, but I'm not going to stick to a specific row. You can very easily do a look per row and it would be a solid color story for a solid eyeshadow look. But I decided I want to mix and match the colors a bit today and play around with the different options. I have done one other look with this palette before. I'll link that in the description box if you're interested. And I'll also link the swatches video I did if you want to see what the other colors look like. What I'll do with this video is I'm going to show you which colors I'm using, what brush I'm using to apply it with, and just do the full eyeshadow look. And at the end I go do my eyelashes and eyeliner off camera, and then I come back with the final eyeshadow look. And then I'll just give you my final thoughts on the look and the palette so far. Now I did prime my eyelids already with the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. This is in the color YP3. And for eyebrows, I kind of did a mix between the Catrice. This is a Slimmatic Ultra Precise. It's a new eyebrow pencil I'm trying out. It's the color Cool Brown, and I used that in the lighter areas. And then just to get a bit more depth, I used the Express Brow in the color Cool Brown as well from Maybelline. That one I just used to fill out the areas I needed a little bit darker. And then I just set that with the Benefits 24-hour brow setter gel. It's the clear eyebrow gel from Benefits Cosmetics. And this time I also set the concealer with the Huda Beauty. This is the Banana Bread Baby Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. It's the Baby Bake because it's the mini version, but it's the normal baking loose setting powder from Huda Beauty. It's a very nice finely milled powder. I also used it to blur out my pores, so it looks very pretty. I'm starting off with ribbon on a flat brush. I just want to start off with a light matte color here close to the brow bone. I just want to create a light base here at the top. It's almost got a soft pink, very subtle pink undertone to it. And then I'm taking ginger on a big fluffy brush and just using that very high up over the crease just to blend that light color, create a nice transition from light to dark. I'm taking mulled wine on a slightly pointed blender brush, just tapping it off and placing that in the crease and blending upwards. I start with the product a bit lower down in the crease and just get all the product down. And when most of the product is down and blended, I start blending upwards a bit. I don't want it too dark, too high up. I'm going back in with the brush that I used for ginger, and I just want to blend these upper edges to just get that very nice blended smooth transition. I'm taking a little bit of Cookies on a dense blender brush and just placing that under the eyes. Just a little bit because I just want to deepen up this color. I don't want the pink color under the eyes. I think it'll make me look a bit more tired. So just to slightly deepen up there. I'm taking some of Holy on a very dense smudger brush, I think, for eyeliner. And I'm placing that close to the lash line, just here on this outer corner, just to lift the eyelid a bit. And then I'm blending that upwards from the outer corner into the crease, just so I can deepen up that outer corner. I'm just taking that previous brush from the mulled wine and blending those edges in. I don't want the color to be too green, I just really want it to deepen up here. I'm taking a bit under the eye as well, close to the eyelash. I just want to deepen up this eyelash here. I'm taking a bit of Pat McGrath's Intensifies Artistry wand. I just want my shimmery shades to stick on the lids the whole day because I'm going to be out for a long day. Just adding that on the lid, focusing most of it on the inner half. I'm taking tinsel on a finger, this beautiful reddish pinky champagne gold color. And I'm just placing that on the middle of the lid. And then I'm just taking a cleaned off dense blender brush and just blending these upper edges. I don't want that shimmery shade to be too sudden. I'm taking Celebrate on a pinky finger and I'm going to place this in this inner corner of the lid and then just a slight bit on the inner corner of the eye as well. I'm going to take a little more of that holly color, that dark green color on that dense brush. I just want to deepen up a bit here. I feel like the shimmery shade overshadowed the dark shade. So I'm just putting a little bit of that depth back. And then just brushing those edges together. I like that. I think I'm going to stop there and go do my eyeliner and eyelashes, and then I'll be back with a final look. I'm back with a final eyeshadow look. I added some Maybelline Sky High Mascara in the color Very Black to the eyelashes. And then I winged my eyeliner at the top with the NYX Epic Ink liquid eyeliner. And then I just added the NYX Epic Ink standard eyeliner, the pencil eyeliner in the waterline. And then to the eyelashes, I added some cluster lashes. I have no idea which cluster lashes they are. It's the last two I had of a very old set, and I just wanted to add a little bit of flair to the eyes, so I just added one of each on each side of on the outer sides of the eye. So you might notice that my movements look a bit out of sync. My audio didn't record for some reason. I think my microphone battery might have been flat, but I'm doing everything with a voiceover now. With regards to the eyeshadow look, I really like the look that I created. I think it's very pretty the way you can combine the different rose shades together and still create a very beautiful look. I like the fact that the green didn't pull through too green and it actually just came out nice and smoky. I really like how these matte colors blended together. I really feel that they blended together easily and I didn't have any issues blending the matte shades. It was a very easy and smooth blend for me. I love the shade of the shimmery colors I added to my eyes. It's neutral enough to be everyday wearable, but it really looks elegant and sparkly, and I really enjoy a neutrally type of glittery, shimmery shade like this. I don't want to say glittery because when I say glittery, it kind of feels like I imply chunkiness, and it's not a chunky shade. It's just a very elegant, sparkly, shiny shade. Both of the shades I applied here. I still want to do a purple eyeshadow look at some stage with only the purple row, and maybe later a green eyeshadow look with only the green row. Overall, this is a very diverse eyeshadow palette. I think you can create very colorful, beautiful, exciting eyeshadow looks with it, but you can also do more neutral, everyday wearable eyeshadow looks. And I think it's great if you want one palette that you can do everything with. And as I said, I love Cosmic Beauty's quality. Their quality is top shelf for me. It's one of the most highly recommended indie brands that I would recommend. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye.